Welcome back. If you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, make sure you do, because we post everything coffee, tea, and also especially matcha. These days matcha is very popular, but in today's video clip we are going to talk about the next matcha. Is it or is it not the next matcha? I'm talking about ube. Stick around until the end of this video clip and I'll be sharing with you, does ube mix well with coffee? Today I'm going to show you two ways of making our espresso latte with ube flavor. I'm going to show you using powder and also using syrup. Both of this might work, but how does each one taste like? Let's talk about ube. How does ube taste like? For many of you, you don't know what ube is. Ube is now a very popular flavor in many of the drinks, not just for coffee. It's also just plain milk, bubble tea, and it's even getting more popular than taro. Now, ube is earthy, like vanilla, also very nutty and sweet. If you like sweet potato, then you would love ube even more, not only for the delicious taste of this fruit or vegetable, but also because it is satisfying in terms of the antioxidants that it contains. So definitely ube is going to be a new matcha, not necessarily the next matcha, but a new flavor that is going to be trending for a very long time. These ube are made into ice cream, cakes, a lot of other desserts, and now they are very popular with drinks. So enough talking, let's talk about what are the ingredients that we are going to need. I'm going to use my coffee beans. This is a medium to dark roast coffee beans, 100% Arabica. And for the milk, because I'd like it to taste really satisfying, we're going to make use of my milk syrup, which is a combination of sweetened condensed milk and evaporated milk. And then the third milk is fresh milk. For the ube, we are going to make use of two types. One is the syrup version, so this is syrup, and also the powdered version. This is 100% pure ube, so it's not the 3-in-1 variety. If you're using a 3-in-1 variety, the recipe is completely different. So those are what we need. We're going to make ube latte in 12 ounces cups. We're going to start with ube latte using powder. For this, at first I'm going to make my milk syrup, and this time I'm going to make it less sweet. It is 30 ml of sweetened condensed milk and 30 ml of evaporated milk. So this time we're making it less sweet, and I'm going to first mix my ube paste into a measuring cup. I need 1.5 teaspoons of my ube powder, 1.5. And the best way to dissolve this is to start by dissolving it into our milk syrup. This is 100% pure purple sweet potato powder, or ube, and it does take a little bit of time to make sure they are well combined. As you can see, there will also be some texture. Now, some of you might make a mistake of dissolving it in hot water first. Now, I've tried that many times, and my experience tells me that it is best to mix it with milk first. And if you're going to add water into it, you add it later. Now, if you don't mix it thoroughly, there will be a little bit of texture here, but that is perfectly fine. Now, if you'd like it to be a bit smoother, you can use a milk frother to froth. And we are ready to assemble our drink. So, time to assemble a drink. What we need will be our ube mix here. We also need milk. And finally, we need to top it up with our double shot of espresso. To pull the espresso shot, we need 18 grams of coffee beans in and 45 grams of espresso out. Now, into the serving cup, we are going to make this layered. So I'm going to start by pouring my ube into my serving cup, and then we're going to add ice, milk, and finally top it up with double shot of espresso. And this is our ube latte using ube powder. Okay, now let's make our ube flavored latte using the syrup. I'm going to use 20 ml of my ube syrup. That's about 3 pumps. And then into this, I'm going to add my evaporated milk, 20 ml. And also 20 ml of sweetened condensed milk. So that's 20, 20, 20. I've got 60 ml of ube flavored milk syrup here. Stir. And what we're aiming for is a layered latte here, layered ube latte. I'm going to add fresh milk, any milk of your choice. I'm using dairy here. You can also use oat milk, almond milk, any milk of your choice. And we are going to top it up with our espresso shot. This is 18 grams in, 45 grams out. And this is our ube latte using syrup. Okay, ube latte using syrup and ube latte using powder. Both ube flavored syrup and powder with our delicious espresso shots. Now, they look gorgeous. This one, the presentation is a little bit more pronounced with the espresso on top and also very clean layer of the ube there. Whereas in using the powder, because it has a little bit more texture, there is a bit of inconsistency. It's not exactly just one layer, but you know, the messier, the better. It's now down to the taste. Wow, my milk syrup is the best way to make your latte, really. If you haven't yet tried it, then you must. This syrup is so good in that it smells really like ube. The color might not be there, but that's probably better than making it too purple and then you're not sure about the food coloring that's added into this. But honestly, this tastes good and ube does work with coffee. Very smooth and very clean. That's how it is here. Okay, now with the powder, although we do apply powder more than just the syrup, because the powder gives you that texture and it is kind of more natural. You know exactly that the only ingredient in here is that purple or ube fruit or vegetable, however you see it. Some people say it's a fruit, some people say it's a vegetable. Okay, so let's try. The color is more ube than the syrup, slightly more purplish, right? Yeah. My cameraman, yeah? Okay, so now let's try it. Wow, now that is not an easy decision here. What I taste here is more of the coffee, less of the ube, but although there is that texture. So I'd say this one gives you a stronger taste of ube, although it's just a syrup. But this one gives you a texture, the color, and I would say just a hint of the ube. The coffee here seems to taste a little bit stronger, but both equally good. So to answer my original question, does ube work with coffee? The answer to that is plain and simple. Yes, it does. So if you have tried ube before with coffee, do let me know what you think in the comment below. That's all I would like to share with you today. If you have any questions about any of these recipes or the procedure, how we made this, do let me know. I'll see you again next time. In the meantime, take care, stay safe. Thank you for watching. Ciao for now.